Hey everyone, it's your Daily Dose with Danica. So, has there ever been a time in your life when you were so close to taking a big step in the direction of your dreams and you were so excited and everything was lining up for you and it was gonna mean more money and it was gonna be something that was more in line with your goals and what you've always wanted to do and then you started telling everyone that it was gonna happen and people were like, really? But you have a really great job. What if that doesn't work? What if a pandemic hits? Why are you doing that right now? You're comfortable. Why are you taking a risk like that? What if your family, falls apart because you take this whim to the next level? What kind of person does that? What kind of person puts their family at risk? Have you even thought about what you're going to lose when you do this? And you start thinking about, oh my gosh, I wonder if they're right. What if something does happen and I've already quit this job, I've put in my 2 weeks notice, and what if something happens with this one? And it does sound really exciting, but it's unknown. We are gonna have to move, and we're safe here. The kids have a great school. We're all, we're pretty comfortable. We're safe. And so you don't take the opportunity. You talk yourself right out of moving in the direction of the dream that you've had your entire life, because somebody who may have thought they had your best interest at heart by telling you all of the things that could go wrong talked you out of the life, the dream, the what if it actually worked. And then you're sitting there regretting that you didn't do it, rather than wondering what would happen if you did, rather than just taking that chance and what if it worked out. So has that ever happened to you? Have you listened to the voice of reason when you really knew in your heart of hearts and your gut of guts that this step was the right one? Sure, it was risky because you didn't know, but you knew it was the thing. You talked it over with your family, and then all of a sudden these outsiders who, again, may have been trying to talk some sense into you, talked you out of it. And then you got more and more and more miserable. Like the job that you were comfortable in then became even more drudgery, even more bothersome. Like the little things that you could overlook before started becoming bigger and bigger and bigger, noticeable things, because now the things could have been different and you could have left the things behind that weren't working for you, and we've gone into a whole new land of possibility, a whole new playground of the possible. You're now even deeper in the imprisonment of impossibility because you didn't take the chance of it working out. If you've done that, what was besides the well-meaning outsiders, what was the thing that really held you back? What was it that you were afraid of? What was the story you were telling yourself? Because when you think about it, the thing that stopped you was what you were thinking about. The well-meaning friends who allowed their fears to infiltrate your thoughts and reaffirm the fears was really your choice. when we're making decisions, we are looking for people to affirm us, either to keep us safe and miserably comfortable, or to affirm us to go for it. It's going to be really great. We're always looking for that confirmation that we're making the right decision or that we're making the wrong decision, depending on how we are feeling. And so it is all about what you put into your mind and what your thoughts are and what you think about yourself and what you think about your future and the possibilities versus the impossibilities. And I would love to help you with that. I have something that I have been trying to give away for a while, and I need someone to take me up on this. It's free. Free 99. You ain't got to pay nothing for it. It is the Ziglar self-taught cards. Because if you've been following me for a little while, you know how I talk about a identity and how our identity can keep us playing small, keep us playing in the realm of fear, keep us imprisoned in the impossible, because we don't believe that we're worthy of better. That was what the world told us, that your best will never be good enough. And so we bought into it because that was what was showing up. Everything that was told to us was also affirmed to us. And so we believed that identity. We built our entire existence around that identity. And so we were very comfortable in it, and we operated very well in it. We knew how to pivot to get back into that comfort zone. Even though the whole time there was this deep longing for more, being so unsettled inside and externally unsettled, and always just striving for something that you didn't even know what it was. Well, when we change our input, what we feed our mind determines our appetite. So these self-taught cards remind us of who God says we are. And it says, I'm going to read you the first little bit. And let me tell you, when I first started doing these, I was like, okay, right, sure, I, Danica Treble, am an honest, intelligent, organized, responsible, committed, teachable person, okay, who is sober, loyal, and clearly understands that regardless of who signs my paycheck, I am self-employed. Okay, I'm down with all that. I am an optimistic, punctual, yeah, sure, enthusiastic, goal-setting, smart working self-starter who is, oh boy, disciplined, focused, dependable. So this is really how I was doing this. I'm like, okay, but I promised I was going to do these. And so, as I'm reading them every morning, which I said, okay, I'm going to do it for 7 days. I'm going to start with 7. I can do anything for 7 days. I take pride in my appearance. Oh, well, now listen, that was during a pandemic, so I had to really be all right. Okay. I'm motivated to be and do my best and have a healthy self-image. Oh, what? Yeah, right. And so literally, as I'm reading these, I'm internally and externally rolling my eyes. I've got the attitude of, These are the qualities of a winner I was born to be. That had nothing to do with my identity that I had been living my whole life. So born to be a winner, yeah, at being a wandering generality, I got that one down. Fully committed to developing these marvelous qualities. No, I know the Bible says that these are for all, but all means everyone, asterisk, but Danica. And so this little card took me a solid 20 minutes to get through, even though it should take 3, because I was arguing with my internal dialogue, with my identity. And I kept doing it, and I kept doing it, and I kept doing it. And all of a sudden, without even realizing it, I wasn't fighting with myself anymore. I started actually believing it, because my input, what I was feeding my mind, which is the truth of who God says we are, because he created us to be all of these qualities and all of these people, I actually started believing it. And I actually started getting up early and really getting hungry to read these out loud, and like, shower isn't so bad. I can get up and get dressed today, and when I do that, then I'm gonna feel like doing some other stuff. And I didn't have to do anything other than read this card for 7 days. And my life started changing. Because what I was feeding my mind determined my appetite, and I wanted more of the good stuff rather than the same mediocrity. I had, up until now, had been really great at mediocrity. And what was it getting me? Dissatisfaction. Longing for more of life. Not being jealous of other people having what I wanted, and that was joy. And then I did one simple choice at a time. It wasn't easy. It wasn't comfortable. Not at first. But it got that way. And now, without them in the morning, it's like missing my coffee. So listen, I want you to have this. As a matter of fact, I have two. One for you and one for your significant other, your kids, whoever. I will send you both of these. And I might even put them in a cute little card for you and write you a little note. But I need you to type in the comments, card please. Shoot, just tell me card. I'll send it. And then I'll reach out to you and get your address so that I can send these to you, because I really want you to experience what I've experienced just by faking it until you make it. Even though we're not faking it, we're just reminding ourselves of what is true. We're unlearning an identity and we're exposing our joy. Doesn't that sound great? And what are you doing about it? 3 minutes reading a card. Think you can do it. But you have to take a step first. And the first step is to type card in the comments. Who's going to be the first one? Who's my lucky brave person? Remember, we're working from the truth, not for the truth. When we have the truth, when we know the truth, or at least lay our eyes on the truth for the first time, then everything else starts lining up. So, card, type it. I want to see it, and I'll get these out to you tomorrow. God bless you. I love you. You matter. You're loved. Days of striving are over.